Hello everyone, and welcome back to Blockchain Minute. This is your host Shabor, and today I will show you how to make a masternode with your bitblocks core wallet. So let's get started. So first off, as you can see here, you will need a transaction of 30,000 coins in a single address. You'll want to go in your tools console, come here and type in masternode genkey. Afterwards, you want to do masternode outputs, and it'll give you the transaction ID and the transaction index. With those information, we can go in bitblocks app directory, bitblocks, and open your masternode configuration file and follow the instruction here. So the alias, which is mn01, so mn01, the IP of the server, which we don't have right now, I'll leave it for later. You want to put the port that it'll be using, and then you want to put the masternode private key, which is this one right here. Then you want to take the TXID, which is this one right here, and then the index, which is 0. So come here, index, and we're good. So just minimize this one for now, and that's it for your desktop. Let's close everything. Alright, so now we need a VPS to get our masternode. So let's open our browser. Now let's go on vultr.com, vultr.com. And now let's log in. Now that we're logged in, you can see that I have a server in Chicago and Amsterdam. So for decentralization's sake, I'll take a German server. For your bitblocks, you'll want either a Windows or Ubuntu. Windows will cost an extra per month, but Ubuntu is free, so just use 16.04. The size of your server, you can use 1 CPU, 1 gig of RAM. If you want to use lower, you can, but it'll take much more time. You can also increase the virtual RAM using swap, but that's something else. You can Google it if you need to. Additional features, those are optional. Yeah. And then server hostname and label. So let's just call it bbk mn01. And then you can deploy. Now as you can see here, it says installing, so it'll take some time before it finishes installing. And I'll get back to you once I'm there. Alright, now you see that the server is running and we can currently manage it. So let's view the console real quick. Alright, I see guest login, so that means we can log in. So now we will use PuTTY, because PuTTY is a terminal software that is very useful for Windows. And now you want, for host name, you want to copy the IP address here, port, leave it as is, open. Yes. Login as, username is root, so root. And then copy a password here, make sure to press enter here, and then you can just right click. And then it's normal, it doesn't show anything, that's how Linux works. It's security features. So now just press enter. Alright, now that we're in, let's just do a quick server update. Once the upgrade is done, what you want to do is create a new user, so add user, name it whatever you want, I'll name it Shabor, and then enter a password. you can enter information and just press enter to skip them. And then here you want your new user as a super user. So you want to do add user shibor sudo. As you can see here, adding user shibor to group sudo. So now we're an admin. So now we want to switch to our new user. So su space dash space name of your user. So shibor in my case. And as you can see here, it says shibor at guest instead of root as guest. So now we're in the shibor user. Now we want to download the BBK wallet. So what you want to do is wget get http colon and then 31.220.5.7.53/files/bbk -mn.sh. I'm not the admin, so now let's do sudo this, enter password, and now it works. Next thing we want to copy, same steps, so it'll be sudo wget for webget http same IP address 31.220.53/files/bitblocks-cli space -o and then usr local bin and then the file bitblocks-cli. Now we want to make sure that we can actually execute the new files that we've downloaded. So .x plus x, x for execute, and then let's go in usr local bin and then bitblocks and then star because we have more than just one file that we want to execute. Oh, sorry, forgot to do sudo. Alright, now we're done. And if we look here, we've got the bbk-mn.sh. It doesn't seem like it can be executed. Yes, there's no x, so it cannot be executed, so let's change that. shmod plus x bbk tab. Now if we look, you can see there's x's on it, so now it's executable. And let's start the script by doing ./bbk-sh. Do you want to download all dependencies? Yes. Oh, my bad. I did capital Y while I was supposed to do a lowercase y. That's what happened. Alright, as you can see here, something failed because we do not have permissions, but the swap space here is what I was talking about with the RAM not being enough. I'm not sure why the scripts request you to do that, but we can ignore it, or we can do it again using sudo before doing the ./bbk-mn.sh. But yeah, I don't really care about this right now. All I care about was the dependencies. Alright, do you want to compile the daemon? We already got the daemon using webget with wget, so we can say no. Now enter the masternodeprivkey, which is this one. Let's just delete the space here. Press enter. And now bitblocks server is starting. So if we do top, you can see here bitblocks at PID 9265 with user shibor. Now if you want to get out of here, you say Control C. And now that we have our bitblocks server here, now let's configure it. So you want to kill it. So kill -9 9265. Now we want to go into city. Now we want to go into, let's see, .bitblocks. So city.bitblocks. And then in here you want to open bitblocks.conf. So I prefer vi bitblocks.conf. Press I for insert, and let's start. So you want to enter an rpcuser, which can be whatever you want, an rpcpassword, which is whatever you want. You don't have to remember those, so just type in random characters. And then you want to put masternode equal 1 because it's a masternode. You want to put the external IP address as well. So equal to this right here, include the port. So right click copy, right click here, and then masternode privkey equals to their private key right here. Copy, paste, and add server equal 1, and daemon equal 1. Escape, Control Shift Shift. Now let's try this again. BitBlock server is starting. Without server and daemon, without server -1 equals 1, you won't see that message, and it'll try to run in the same terminal, which then kind of breaks the terminal because you can't use it anymore. Seems like it's already running, so let's have another look again with PSA. Now you can see here, BitBlocks is running here at 9430. So kill -9 9430. Let's try again. BitBlocks server starting. Now let's try BitBlocks CLI get info. Sorry for the boat. Alright, get info. And as you can see here, I've got my server wallet information. So that's pretty much it for your server. Now we can minimize this. We can save this just to make sure. Can close it. Now your BitBlocks wallet, you want to close it because we haven't closed it yet, and we've done modification to our Masternode file. Go in your download, BitBlocks Qt. Once you've reopened it, you go in Masternode, and now you should see mn01 with your information here. You can do start alias. I always prefer to go in the debug console and type it in manually. Start Masternode alias lock wallet. mn01. Here we go. And then successfully started one masternode, failed to start 0, total 1. Alias mn01, result successful, error none. Now we can close this and do update status, and it's enabled. Now that it's enabled, it shouldn't take too long, and from here you should receive Masternode rewards pretty soon. So that's it for today's video. I hope it helped you. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.